I just got out of federal court where Luigi Mangione was in the courtroom with me. He had his ankles shackled. He was wearing a tan jumpsuit when he walked in. And some big things that came up was, when is this trial going to be set? There's no trial date set, but the judge, the prosecution, and the defense all tossed out ideas of dates of when they want this process to start, to get the ball rolling. So first, the prosecution brought up jury selection maybe beginning September 1st. But the judge said, Labor Day is really late this year. So she thought a better date could be September 8th. And she suggested that the trial start maybe sometime in the late fall or early winter of this year. But the defense brought up, Luigi's attorneys said that, we have jury specialists that we want to participate in this trial, and they're a little bit tied up. They're not going to be available until January. So they did bring that point up to the judge, and she seemed to be okay with it. But as of right now, no date set, nothing is set in stone. They're just tossing out some ideas of when things could start. Now, the whole point of today was to go over a variety of motions. A really big fixation on the defense's part is whether or not pieces of evidence should be tossed out, specifically the journal that Luigi was carrying around with him when he was in Altoona, Pennsylvania, and he was arrested. Altoona police allegedly read through this journal, and that's why they don't believe it should be included in the pieces of evidence. But the prosecution say, even if they did read through it, which may not have been ethical or, legal, they say that later on, a search warrant was requested, and that journal was part of the pieces of evidence that Luigi had on him when he was arrested that they wanted to go through, and they requested a search warrant to have the authorization to do so. So the judge was like, this is a really difficult decision. I need more time to think about it, but let me go through all of these motions, have some more time to think, and we'll meet back in court again on January 30th at 11 a.m. And she's hoping by then that these motions will all be sorted out, and maybe we can even get a little closer to actually setting a direct date for jury selection, for the start of that, and also for this trial to start. And multiple times as the dates were tossed out, she did say she doesn't anticipate jury selection taking 3 months. She thinks it could happen much quicker. Mary Lynn Buckley, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM. We are reporting outside of federal court in Lower Manhattan.